Liberty 6920 here. How's everybody doing? Today we have two pistols sitting on the table. On the right we have the Beretta 92 FS stainless inox made in the USA, and on the left we have the Beretta M9 commercial, also made in the US. There are several videos out there on the differences between these two pistols, so I'm going to keep this video short. I'm going to try to keep all my videos short from now on. The principal differences between these two pistols are the shape of the frame is slightly different in both of these pistols. The backstrap of the 92 has a little bit extra cut out so you can grip the pistol higher. And that's good if you have larger hands, and it also slightly alters the bore axis. This the M9 does not have that cutout. It's just a continuous curve. So that's one of the principal differences. Another one of the principal differences is that the dust cover is straight on the M9. And the dust cover, you can see it here, that's much straighter, and this one has more of an angle to it. Also, the other main principal difference between the 92 FS and the M9 are the sights. Now on the inox, the dots are red. On the blued 92s, they're white, but you get these 3 red dots on the 92 FS inox, and on the M9 you just have the 2-dot system. Which do I prefer? I really don't have a preference between the two of them. Difference between this American-made inox 92 and the some of the other 92s, the Italian and the American. This one obviously has rubber grips instead of plastic, and a lot of the 92s have the flathead screws in them. These ones, they have the Allen key screws in them. Actually, so does the M9, but a lot of the 92 FSs have the flathead screws in them instead. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is the box that the M9 commercial came in. It's pretty cool. The Beretta M9 pistol shows the coat of arms of the Army, the United States Air Force, the United States Navy, the United States Marines, and the United States Coast Guard. Pretty cool. Celebrating 25 years of service with America's Armed Forces. Beretta. Oh, well, of course it's more than that now. It's closer to 30. Beretta, 500 years, one passion. Now, these pistols, it's one of those things where, you basically either love these guns or you hate them. I don't know how anyone could hate them, but plenty of people do. I love these guns. They're extremely accurate. Always been 100% reliable. Anytime that I've shot them, I've been shooting these for 20 years. I was a kid when I first shot one of these pistols, and I have never seen a Beretta jam. That's not to say that somebody that they haven't, and somebody's not going to say that, but I personally, after putting thousands of rounds through them, have never seen them jam. I think they're tough. I think they're durable. A lot of the early problems with them, with the slides, coming off and hitting people in the face, those issues were corrected, and some of the issues overseas with in sand environments, they changed the magazine configuration up a little bit to with the ones given to the GIs to prevent jamming and things of that nature. I actually have some of those magazines upstairs, but they're great guns. They will be tied to the Colt 1911 pistol for all eternity, because this pistol replaced the Colt 1911 as in frontline service as the American service pistol, and it will also always be tied to the Sig Sauer P226 pistol, because that was the pistol that came in second. This pistol won out to replace the 1911, and the Sig came in second for various reasons. The external safety versus decocker was probably the one of the top reasons. The other also being cost. But this pistol will always be tied to those two pistols. The comparison will always be made, well, should they have even gotten rid of the 1911 and gone to either of those guns? Or, if they were going to get rid of the 1911, was this really the better choice? These pistols are highly accurate. I took them out today, and, I had them out at 15 yards, and I was doing double taps, and I was just tearing that target to shreds with these two pistols. The only pistol, it used to be years ago, I used to shoot the Sig P226 a little bit better, and had better accuracy with that pistol. But after today, I'm kind of rethinking that, because I was just tearing those targets up with these pistols today. I was doing double taps, and now I'm thinking really the only pistol that I have that I shoot better than these Berettas is my CZ75. You could say whatever you want about these pistols, and at the end of the day, my opinion doesn't really matter all that much anymore. It doesn't matter any more than anybody else's. The fact of the matter is, these pistols, they're great pistols. The Beretta pistol would not have lasted for nearly 30 years on the front lines if it wasn't a great pistol. Anyway, these are the Beretta 92FS Inox and the Beretta M9. Great pistols, classic pistols, 100% recommended by me.